right, we're gonna let some people join us. Hello, hello. Reviewing my notes. Hello, hello. I gotta review my notes. It's funny, I have, there's a wall here, I'll show you guys, but here is all my notes so I can stay on track, because if I don't have them, All right, let's see here. You guys can see me, right? Can you guys see me? Let me know if the window in the back is kind of right here. I have it open today, but if it's bothering you guys, let me know. This stand is really annoying me. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. How are you all doing? How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. You guys doing good? Happy Wednesday. We're almost to the weekend, right? We're almost there. So hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. So I'll wait a couple more. 6:02. Maybe like a couple more seconds, and then we can get started on our mermaid donuts. So hi, hello, hello. I wonder if you can you wave back? I'm still new, so I don't know if you guys can. I don't know, we can. Some people. Oh, I got a message. Okay, hold on. Let me do that. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Hello, hello. So, this is what we're doing today. Obviously, you guys know our mermaid donuts, right? So cute. Super easy to make. So if the connection is good, if you guys can give me a thumbs up, please. On my phone, it's always blurry. It like gets stuck. So if you guys can, like I see you guys coming through, but it's kind of, I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna do these cute little donuts today. Super simple. It just requires a little bit of prep work, but it's easy prep work. So we're gonna go ahead. Okay, cool. You guys can see me. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you guys have any questions, I will try my best to answer them. So go ahead and just ask me. And so let's get started. So let me bring these back. And so what I wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit was there's two ways that we can make these. So this one is using fondant. So these little things that you see on here are fondant. And if you're not a fan of fondant, I know some people don't like it, don't like the taste, or if you're not familiar with working with it, you can go ahead and use chocolate. So these are all chocolate pieces on top. If you want something more simple, I also made this one, and this is just all little sprinkles. So still very cute and very simple. So just letting you guys know about that. Like I said, when I first got on, if you see me looking over here, it's because I have a bunch of notes to stay on track. So you're like, what is she looking at over there? So the first thing you need to do is, hi, hello, 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 is donuts, of course, right? So I just picked these up. It doesn't have to be exactly these, just as long as they're plain donuts. They're not glazed or anything like that. They're also known as like old-fashioned donuts. So grab yourself any brand that you like. It's totally fine, whichever brand, as long as they're plain, okay? The next thing, so I'm gonna go through the ingredients just to kind of talk to you a little bit about them, and then we'll go ahead and build our donuts. Because the actual building itself is actually really easy. So, candy melts. So if you never worked with chocolate and candy melts, it's basically chocolate. It's white chocolate. So they look like this. They come in different colors. I'm sure you've seen these. This one, okay. This one, they have them at like Michael's, Hobby Lobby. I'm sure Walmart has some, and they look like little chocolate discs. That's what they are. So we're gonna go ahead and melt them, and that's how we use them. We're not gonna temper the chocolate. That is a whole different. I don't even know how to do that. So tempering chocolate is a whole different field. It's totally different. So pick yourself up the colors that you want. I picked up these because when I think of mermaids, I think of like pinks, purples, blues, like turquoise. But again, if you know you have different colors, then go ahead and use the colors that you know that you want. Now, if you find a specific color. Now, the reason why I put on the ingredients, I put coloring for chocolate. So you need special coloring for chocolate. You can't just use like regular food coloring that you find at the grocery store. You need food coloring that is specially made for chocolate. Because if you were to add, you know, regular chocolate into your, excuse me, oh my God. If you were to use regular food coloring into your chocolate, it would mess it up and it just wouldn't come out. So you need special coloring, and these are the usual ones that you can find. These are by Wilton, and I found these I've had these, but I've seen them there at Michael's, and usually it's like a 4-pack. Sometimes I think they're like in a 6-pack, but just make sure that it's for chocolate. So the next thing is sprinkles, and I have a lot of sprinkles. I may have a sprinkle addiction, but it's okay, right? So I picked these up. These were 99 cents, and these are little Mermaid Tails. I think they were so cute. I've seen them already, but I picked them up to show you guys. These are adorable. I've also seen this one. They had that. These are like little seashells, little stars. Perfect for like the mermaid thing we're going with here. If you can't find any of that, you know, don't stress. You can just get like, these are like, little pearls. And I picked up purple ones. You know, again, it's up to you what you want, which color, you know, theme you're going for. So next is the pearl dust that I have on there. So it comes in this little like tube, and don't let the size fool you. A little bit goes a long way. So we're gonna be using that and some brushes. Okay, you can find all of this in like the baking section of the craft store. So, and of course you can find that on Amazon. Amazon has everything, right? So another thing I wanted to show you guys was this really cool, I just saw this. I haven't seen it in a while. Like I know what edible glitter is, but I've never seen it like available like at like a craft store. And it's like, it comes in a pump already, but just be careful. Like when I opened this, there was a glitter explosion, let me just tell you. Me and my daughter were like, wow, and I just pumped it and it just like flew in the air. So it looks like this. And it actually has coloring, and most edible glitter doesn't, at least not that I've seen. But this has like a sheen and a glitter at the same time. It's pretty cool. So this was at Michael's, for those of you wondering. Now the next thing that I wanted to that you guys will need if you want it to look like this. So it looks like it's the little beach theme. So you want graham crackers. So plain old regular graham crackers. Crush them up in your food processor. That's what I did. Use your blender. I know some people use it in the Ninja, and that's basically all what you need. So just crush them up. Simple. That's it. Now we're going to talk about the molds. So there's quite a few molds that you can use. This is the one that I've been using that you see on the donuts. This is from Molten. Hobby Lobby has like these pink ones. This one I don't remember exactly where I got this one, but these are the seashells that you saw that I put on the donuts. And then I saw this one just recently. I just picked this up like a couple days ago. And it's really cute. It's like little mermaid scales. I've never seen this one actually. So so that's that. So let's see what else. Now if you are more of a fan of using chocolate over fondant. Oh my god. People say it so differently. So you want to pick up, so if you're going to use chocolate, you want to pick up disposable piping bags. If you don't want to go the route of the fondant. So you just want to use piping bags, because if you see like little crevices that, like this mermaid tail here, okay, you're going to want to, it's easier with a piping bag to fill it in. That's what I think. That's what I suggest. So now the fondant is just regular Wilton. Now this is a huge one that I have, but just to show you guys. I'm sure you've seen this before. This is at like the regular craft stores. They have this, but that one is white. So if you, I'm sure they have different colors just to make this a little bit easier for you guys. This one is in neon pink. They have different colors. So we're going to be using this one instead of coloring it and doing all that. But And I went, and they have tons of colors. So again, pick up whichever one you like if you want to go the fondant route. And then you want powdered sugar if you're going to use the fondant. So, all right, that's pretty much everything. If anyone has any questions regarding that, let me know. So, I'm going to show you the pieces here. So let me bring you down. And let's see here, you guys can see. So over here, these are all fondant and these are chocolate. So as you see, I mean, they look pretty good, you know. Just some people prefer the chocolate flavor. Some people get a little bit intimidated when they work with fondant. I personally like fondant because if you see, you can kind of give the tail movement. So if you were to do it with chocolate, it's just kind of straight, right? You can't really move it. And this one, I kind of bent it a little so it looks like she's diving in. So you can kind of move her in. So I think that's kind of cool. So again, just, you know, up to you. I did want to show you with this mold, I did these cute little circles. I thought they were cute. And you could just put them on the donut as decorations. So, all right. So let's see. So now we're gonna, I'm gonna show you if you want to do the chocolate version. So I'm gonna show you this way. We're gonna do this mermaid tail right here. This, and then I'm gonna do this little seashell right there. And so let me get my gloves on. So let's see if I can see how do you store it after opening the fondant? I usually put it in a container. I just took out the box to show you guys. It's in a container. I usually actually wrap it in plastic wrap really well. And then I put it in like an airtight container. Because yeah, it will dry out. I learned that the hard way when I first started working with fondant. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Okay, so let me get my gloves on here. And then, okay, so melting chocolate. You have to be very careful with melting chocolate. Another thing I learned the hard way, but that's how we learn, right? Is put a little bit of the candy melts of the white, because I'm going to use white for the seashell, and then I'm going to use pink for the mermaid tail. So when you melt chocolate, you have to be very careful. I'm going to talk to you guys, because if you were just to put it in the microwave and just put like a minute or whatever and walk away, it can burn. And once you burn chocolate, it's garbage. You can't really do anything with it. I didn't know, and so I kept like, what is going on? It like gets clumpy. And so anyway, so just be careful. So you want to do it in like maybe 15-20 second intervals. That's how I do it, but again, every microwave is different, so you have to just know your microwave, obviously. So I'm gonna go ahead and warm mine up. Mine are already in a piping bag, but what you would do is put some of these melts in a microwave safe bowl, and like I said, put it in the microwave for like 15-20 seconds, and you know, move it as you go, check it, keep checking it until you have to have a lot of patience with chocolate. You don't just want to, like I said, walk away. So I'm gonna go ahead and warm these guys up real quick, and then I'll move you guys back down because I'm going to show you how to do the molds. So we're doing chocolate first. So for those of you that don't want to work with fondant, we're going to go ahead and use chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and warm these up. And slowly but surely, all right? You don't want to blast it. You don't want to rush it. How's everybody doing? Am I going too fast? Am I rushing? Is it all good? Tell me the truth. Your phone is going up. Okay. Okay, we're almost. Oops, the white one I think is ready to go. The pink one needs a little bit more, so we're gonna put that one in. I'll show you guys right now how that looks. A little messy, but it's okay. A little bit more. If you don't make make a mess then. Alright, so here it is. You can warm it up in the piping bag. Alright. So you just massage it a little bit if you're doing it in the piping bag. Okay, alright. I think it's melted enough, so we're gonna go ahead, hopefully you can see me. Okay, put that to the side. We're gonna fill up, so you don't need to prep it with anything when you're doing chocolate, just as long as your mold is nice and clean. So we're gonna go ahead and fill the mermaid tail. Okay, don't overfill it. Try not to overfill it, you know. Get a napkin, the tip is. Just shake it, give it like a tap. Okay, and then sometimes I use a toothpick to kind of guide it a little bit into like the very tip, because the mermaid has those little tips, and to take off the excess. So I'm gonna put a little bit more, not too much. Okay, tap it again a little bit, and then kind of work the little tips out. Okay, so that's the pink one. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the freezer for about 3 to 5 minutes. You just want it to set. Go ahead and put that in there. Okay, now we're gonna do the little shell. We're gonna do this one right here. Can you guys see? Yeah, okay. This one right here. So that's with the white right here. I'm just gonna massage it. Melted chocolate. Okay, and then just fill it in. Can you guys see? Yeah. Fill it in. Tap it. So I'm gonna bring it to you like that. Okay, and then we're gonna put this in the freezer for like same amount, 3 to 5 minutes. Doesn't take long. All you're doing is setting it. This chocolate dries fairly quickly, so. Okay. So for those of you, while we wait for that want to do the fondant version, let me pull that out. Like I said, I'm gonna just use this pre-colored one already. It's just a lot easier. It's already colored instead of using the white and coloring that. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this with some scissors. Oh wow, it looks really pretty. Anything pink. I live for anything pink. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna get this ready. What you want when we're gonna do fondant is you want some powdered sugar. So I have a little bowl here, and I'm gonna pour some powdered sugar. Okay, not a lot. You don't need a lot. I'm going to use a brush, and then get my fondant out. It's nice and soft already. I just want to kind of mess with it. I'm not going to obviously use this whole thing right now. I'm just going to show you the little shell and the mermaid tail, but the fondant version. Okay. Let's see. How long has it been? Do you know? Does anybody have any questions or anything like that? Am I going too fast? Is this all good? Let me know. So after you do that, let's see. Okay, I'm going to check them right now. I think it's already set. Okay, so the mermaid tail is set. So another thing with working with chocolate is you have to be careful when you take it out of the mold. That's another thing that oh, see, I already cracked it. See, it's good that I'm glad that I don't know if you guys can see, her tail is cracked. So that's another thing. I think I either didn't leave it long enough or just have to be careful. So I definitely, my preference is working with fondant, but it's okay. If it cracks, I'll show you. No need to stress out. Don't get all panicked on me. It's okay. So just kind of wiggle it out, and then I'm gonna take her out. Oops, I did it over here, I'm sorry. So see, it's okay if it cracks. I mean, you can fix it. we're gonna get a little bit of that chocolate. I'm gonna actually bring this tray over. You know, things happen and it's okay. No need to, you know, no need to cry. And if you have to cry, it's okay, let it out. So I'm just gonna kind of patch it back together a little bit. Let me get this up. Did it dry up already? Yeah, see the thing with chocolate, it warms up, it gets cold. Just a couple seconds, warm it up. That's it. Okay, perfect. And we'll kind of stick it back together. Okay. All right. So you're gluing it back together. You're kind of using it like glue. Okay. So it's quite all right. And there we go. I'm gonna put it down. Just, there we go. Oops, there we go. There. And then the seashell should be done. So we'll take that one out. Okay. Carefully just wiggle the sides. And then, there we go. There's your little seashell. And we're going to put it over here on this tray with the rest of them. Now, we're going to do the fondant version. I'm going to clean out a little bit the chocolate. Okay, so what you want to do is get your powdered sugar and get your brush. You guys see? And kind of dip it in. And just put a little bit on there. I'm doing the same ones, the seashell and the mermaid tail. Okay, you don't want too much, but enough. Now, sometimes what people do, what I've seen done, and I usually used to do it, but I lost my little rolling pin. Excuse me. Get my water. Excuse me. And they put the fondant and then they used a little roller, but I can't find my roller. I've lost that thing and I just don't know where it is, and I forget to buy another one. So I'm just gonna kind of put fondant in there. Can you see? Can we take that bowl out of the way? And just kind of mold it in there, okay? Kind of like with Play-Doh. And then you get the little fish, her little tail. Fish tail. Is she a fish? A mermaid's fishes? Oh. They're mermaids, I guess, right? I mean, I don't know. Anyways, and then this is how you do it. I'll bring it right now to the camera. If you have a little bit of excess right here, it doesn't look very sharp, just get your finger, like your thumb, just kind of push out, gently push out. See? And it got nice and sharp right there. Okay. Same thing over here, push out. This pink is so pretty, so pretty. Okay, I just want to make sure that there's enough. And then you can take it out right away. Obviously, you don't have to put it in the freezer like chocolate. So you can go ahead and take it out. And so be gentle with it. And just let her slowly pop out. And there she is. You could just always shape her a little bit if she has a little bit of extra fondant or anything like that. And so here's the thing that I told you, that this is a lot more fun, because you can keep her like this, or you can move her, or you know, like that, bend her a little bit. And then it'll dry like that, you see? Or if you want it the other way around, whichever way. So we're gonna place this down over here. And I'm placing it over here for those of you. It's a sheet, it's a cookie sheet with parchment paper. Or you can use wax paper, either one. So we can do the little seashell as well. I don't have white right now, but I'll do it pink. Why not? So make sure your fondant is nice and soft. If, for example, you put it away and it's kind of hard, it's a little rough. As long as it's not like rock hard, then that's probably garbage, honestly. But if it's a little rough, just go ahead and play with it, like knead it, and play it. Make sure it's nice and soft like this. See, okay? Since this was a brand new pack, that's why it was nice and soft. If you store it properly, it should be fine. I know sometimes we forget, and that's quite all right. Let me roll it again. And just start off with little pieces. That's what I do. Just kind of pack it in there. Okay, and I think I put too much, so I'm just gonna kind of take some out. Take some out. Like that. Oops, there we go. I'm happy that the sun is finally shining. Where we live, it's been cold and rainy. I like that the sun is out today. Okay, so see how it's nice and packed in there? So now you just want to like pop it out. There we go. Slowly. And if you have a little bit of powdered sugar like that, that's fine. Get your brush and just kind of clean it off. And that'll be totally fine. So I'm going to go ahead and put it over here with the rest of them. And there you go. That's how you do it. So what you want to do is do all your pieces all at once. It's better to do it that way. So you want to do like more seashells, more mermaid tails. Obviously, you know, keep going, keep doing it until you get all the ones that you want, that you need. So that's that. Hopefully that helped. Okay, so now what you want to do to add that little shimmer is we're going to use this little guy. Now, like I said, he's little, but he's mighty, so you want to, let's see. I pour some right in here. So I'm going to go ahead and pour a little bit. Okay? Just a tiny bit. And then I use my paintbrush. And I'm going to go ahead and use, this is the chocolate piece. So you can use this on chocolate or fondant. So let's see if I can do this. I have so many things. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to dip the brush. Tap it a little. Okay. And then on here, I'm just going to go over it, all of it. And already, oh my god, it changes it dramatically, honestly. Look how pretty. It's nice and shiny. Totally cool. You can do it also. You don't have to wait for the fondant to dry. You can go ahead. This is the tail that we just did. So we can go ahead and doll her up. All right. Instantly. I mean, you just see it instantly. It's pretty cool. And there we go. Just get all around. And there she is. Nice and shiny. So you want to go ahead and do that to all of your pieces. You want to just put it back in here. You can use the edible glitter, this right here if you want to. I'm actually going to show you, I'm going to put it on the actual donut itself once we frost them. So, and this is a small little, hi, hello, hello. Yeah, mermaids are fun, aren't they? So this is like a small little brush. I'm going to do like the makeup artist. Brush number. I watch all these makeup tutorials. Fun fact, I actually went to cosmetology school many years ago, so it was fun. Wasn't for me, but it was fun. Okay, so now we're gonna get the star of the show, the donuts, right? Let's get the donuts out. All right, so get our little plain donuts before we doll them up. Okay, so I just have a cookie sheet here, and it's lined with parchment paper. You can use wax paper. I'm gonna just line them up. Okay, I'll just do 6 right now. Okay. Now, before we dip them, a good thing that I suggest to do, that you should do, let's put this over here, is line up everything that you want to put on. So let's say you want this look right here of the sand right here. Make sure your graham crackers are ready to go. So put them in a little bowl, have your spoon ready. There, that's the first one. Next is the sprinkles, right? So let's get some. I keep my sprinkles in these little deli containers. Just a lot easier. It's a lot easier probably because I have a problem and I don't know where to I don't know what to do with so many of them, so oh my gosh. So it's easier like this. So I got some blue ones here. Oh, it's so loud, sorry about that. And then I got the little Mermaid Tails in here. What are you working on, AG Sweets? Like, are you doing cupcakes or a cake? Okay. So we have the sprinkles. I'm just want to make sure, because once we dip them, you know, they do get hard, not a little, they get hard. So you want to make sure that the graham crackers stick on there. So, all right, so we got this going. And so now we're going to warm up our chocolate. So I have it already in this bowl from previous, but same thing, you would get these little guys right here, and you would put them in a microwave safe bowl, microwave them for like 15 to 20 seconds. It depends again on your microwave. I'm always so afraid to burn chocolate because I burn so much chocolate. But now I know, so you just have to keep an eye on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and warm it up for 20 seconds. Let me get a spatula here. So, oh wow, that sounds good. Cake pops. I still gotta venture into the cake pop world. I've tried, but I'm still a rookie. We're going to go back to, oh, I should have showed you. Here, wait, let me show you. So, it's kind of melted here a little bit, but over here it's not. So you just want to kind of mix as much as you can, so it evens out the heat. Or else, there we go. It'll just like kind of heat up in that section and then it can burn, so. These donuts, it doesn't take a long time to actually like make them. It's just, you know, all the little details that go along with it. But all the little details honestly make them, you know, really pop. It like transforms the donut totally. So here, it's starting to melt. So you want to do is just mix it all in. There's some hard parts over here. I'm sure you can't see, but it's hard. So what I want to do is I just want to scrape it down. Get it all in there and then mix, okay? Because it's hot, you're gonna feel it's a little bit warm. And then probably a couple more seconds. So if you start off with like 15 to 20 seconds and you saw how it got melted, maybe now do like 10 seconds because it's starting to melt, so you don't need so much heat. So I'm going to do it down to 10 seconds. A little piece of chocolate. And this should be it. If we need more chocolate to dip the donuts, we'll see. I'm not going to probably dip them all. But, oops, I keep moving out of the, where you guys can see me. And just give it a good mix. And this is the candy melts in turquoise color. Really pretty. Okay. So there you go. It's all melted. This one I used. This was from Michael's, the Sweet Tooth Fairy one. I've used all sorts. I've used, you know, the guitar. I cannot say that. Guitar. I say guitar. Oh Lord. I use this one. Obviously my favorite is Merkin's. But this one is, I made it so, you know, anyone could just pick it up. It's easy. It's accessible. So, okay. So I might need more to dip the chocolates, but that's okay. We're gonna, let's see. gonna put this down. And let's see how many it actually dips before we have to melt some more. So I am a clean freak sometimes, and so this is gonna bother me. I'm constantly just like wiping and wiping. Okay, all right, here we go. So what you wanna do is just take your donut and just dip. We're just gonna dip the top. We're gonna not inverse the whole thing, but yes, Merkins, it's like the best one. Okay, so we dip. And then just a little bit of the axis like that. Perfect, right? Just put it back. Kind of let it get back to, there we go. Dip another one. Okay. There we go. Put it back. Gonna get a little messy. Like I said, I'm always, oh my goodness. All right. Let me mix it a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now that they're wet, I'm gonna add some graham crackers so you can see. So these are the crushed graham crackers that I have here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit on the side. Don't worry, you can always shake off the axes. It's okay. Just a little bit. I'm going to continue dipping. If you want to like just add sprinkles, that's totally fine. You can always just go ahead and use your sprinkles and call it a day. That's fine. But let's, what is that word? Bougie? Let's get them all fancy. Okay, ready, Rena? I'm not a fan of that word, but hey. Okay, there's that one. I think we're good. We made it. We made it. One more. A little bit more. Like that, kind of give it a little twirl, a little twist. I've only used white. I color mine. I like it in bulk and just color it as what with whatever color that I need. And I use I haven't used color mill yet. I know that's like big right now. I haven't used color mill. I use the what is it? The chameleon? What's the first? I don't know what it's called. It has a chameleon. It's chameleon, but chocolate chameleon. There we go. It's easy enough, Jacqueline. Chocolate chameleon. Oh my lord. Okay. Let me get a new napkin because this one's getting off. So that's what you want to do. Dip all your donuts. If you want to do more of the graham cracker one, go ahead and put them on the ones you want. Okay. And then I'm going to show you the more simplified one, which is the one that has the drizzle. So this little guy right here. And so I'm going to show you that and how to do that. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to warm it up. That's why I like in the piping bag. You just warm it up. And I'm going to show you guys how to do the drizzle. It's really easy. 15 seconds for that. Okay. Once it sets a little bit, we can go ahead and use this right here and make them nice and shiny. So it's warm. I'm gonna show you guys. See, it's sometimes stuck. It's warm up here, but if you're like, why isn't it coming through? There's a little hard piece of chocolate, so I kind of just squeeze it out with a napkin, and there you go. Oh, there's still a little piece. See, it's okay. Just keep trying to take it out. Sometimes it's very stubborn. There's still a little piece. It's driving me crazy. Being a punk. Okay, let me see if it's ready. Okay, now it's probably on the thicker side. So it depends on if you want it more of a thinner drizzle, you have to cut it a little bit smaller. But you saw it's a little bit thick, but it's okay, it'll work. So what we're gonna do is take the donut here And when you do a drizzle, basically what you want to do is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, okay? I counted when I first started. I was like, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So whatever works for you. So I'm going to do this guy right here. Can you guys see? All right. And ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Just go back and forth. You can do the whole donut. You can do just half like I did. Oops, I got a little dot on that one. That's okay. And then we'll add a little bit of sprinkles. So I'm going to add a little bit of these blue sprinkles that I have here. I think the white will really pop on here. Add a little bit of these white ones. Okay. And these are, I use tweezers. I think it's easier to grab like these little shells, these little pieces right here that you see, to put them on. I'm just going to put them on here. A little star for like the starfish. And you just, you know, go ahead and decorate them, you know, get creative, have fun, you know. That's the thing. I want you guys to have fun with this. Put the little mermaid tail on there. Let me put another one over here. And there we go. I'm going to try to pick them up to show you. And see? Super simple, super cute. Now, if you want to dress them up a little bit more, get them more dolled up, I'm going to shake the graham cracker, the axle, see? And it looks like that. So it's going to look like the sand, the beach, where I want to be right now. Or at least by a poolside, right? So to attach these, like some of these, I was going to show you how to do this right here, but they haven't set yet. So I'll probably wait for the hopefully one sets, so I can show you how to do that. But for right now, since they're wet, we're going to go ahead and attach our little pieces that we did earlier. So I told you, see, it's a lot easier if you do this all like in an assembly. That way you know what, you know, you have everything prepared. Especially if you're doing this for a birthday party, we all know how stressful that can be. And you know, it's better to be prepared, especially when you have people over and all that stuff. So, okay, so let's see. Let's turn this one right here. Should we do pink? Should we do the pink? Let's see. Let's do the pink. So we're gonna do the one that we did earlier. Okay. And to attach it, this is still wet, so you can probably go ahead and attach it that way. But just in case, to show you guys, let's say it all dried up and it's, you know, it's not wet anymore. Just use your melted chocolate. And if you don't have the piping bag, you can go ahead and melt chocolate in a little bowl and then use a toothpick and use it like glue. So you're going to put some on the back and then you're going to attach it to your donut. So we'll go ahead and add a little bit here. I did it again. This little piping bag is picking on me today. Okay. So let's get the mermaid tail that we did earlier. And like I said, see how it's kind of shifted? Because we moved it since it's fondant. So I'm going to add a little bit here. You don't need a lot, because then if you put a lot in the back, it'll probably squeeze out on the side of the donut. You don't want that. So we're going to go ahead. Can you guys see? It's this one, yeah, okay. I'm still learning like the angles, so bear with me, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I want it just like that. See? And already, just with that, it's looking a lot cuter. Now we're going to add some seashells. So this is you can even mix if you want fondant and chocolate. I guess did I say that? No, I don't think I did. But you can use both. I mean, whatever. This is a little chocolate seashell that we did, that we used the mold with. This one right here. Same thing, put a little dollop of chocolate on the back. It doesn't have to be the same color because no one's gonna see it, so just put a little bit. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. And let's see, I'll put it right there. Already, look at how pretty it's looking. Anything mermaid, I am like, yes, all about it. And then let's see, what else should we use? I did this before. It's a tiny little baby seashell. So we're gonna go ahead and put a little dollop on that one. I probably put too much, but that's okay. We're gonna add it on there. There you go. Look at how easy that was, right? Super easy. Let's do the beach one more, and then that's pretty much it, guys. I did a purple one over here. Or do you want to do the chocolate? Should we do the chocolate one? I just broke the chocolate one. Here, this is another chocolate one. I broke the other side of the fin. Of course I did. I fixed the other one and then I broke the other fin. So this is out of chocolate. And it looks like that because I used, this was regular white chocolate. And then I used this guy right here. It's Edible Glitter Spray by Wilton. So let's attach this one to the beach. Same thing, just add a little bit. And then I'm gonna put it like right there. Don't press too hard because then you will, you know, you don't need that much pressure to attach it. So we'll add a little bit more and then that's pretty much it. This is like a starfish. So there's a bunch of like molds that you can play around with, that you can find. So whichever mold that you want to use will work out. So let me use right here, this one. And then I'm going to show you guys how to serve it because I think it'll be kind of cute. This is all chocolate. These are all chocolate pieces on this one. And so there you go. And so I'm going to go grab a plate. And I'm going to put some of the regular graham crackers on here to make it look like sand. You don't want a lot, but just a little bit. And then we'll take our donuts. Let's see, it's a little dry. I'm going to show you how to do that how to get them all glitter and sparkly. Let me put this to the side first. And I'm going to show you how to do this one. So I'm going to pump some in here. It already comes with a pump. So if you want to use regular, you know, glitter that you have from other suppliers, I'm sure, you know, there's tons out there. But this one I grabbed because I found it at the craft store. Just pump some in there. Okay. And then I'm going to use this brush. It has powdered sugar, but just dust it off like this. It's fine. And then I'm going to get this donut. And then just kind of dab it. And I don't know if you can see, but oh my god, it's already looking so glittery. Just go all around. Obviously, you need to make sure that the frosting, the chocolate is nice and set. Or else, you know, it's going to be a mess. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's glimmer. It's really, really shiny and glittery. It's really cute. And so that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing this. I love mermaids, and this is super cute. Perfect for those summer birthday parties that are coming up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Thank you so much for showing up. Here they are. Nice and cute, ready for the beach. I'm ready for the beach. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you guys do them, I would love for you to tag me at Señorita Cupcake. Thank you. Thank you so much again. Enjoy your evening, like I said, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.